Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the IceHQ Ice Rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia, on Warranjoy, where we run traditional land for the IceHQ Junior Summer League 2023-2024 Grand Final Day. I'm Carl Brewer, and I'll be bringing the coverage of this to you today. And Sunday morning is hockey time here at IceHQ. It's Grand Final Day, and it is a Junior B bronze medal game, and the Junior B bronze will be played between the Snipers in the blue with red and yellow and the Bruins in the gold. It's great to see the Bruins here. Bruins also playing in the NHL today a little bit later on. Those of us with their heads screwed on properly will be assuming that they're going to beat the some other mob. But all the same, so this morning's game, I apologise, will be between the Snipers and the Bruins. And the two teams are playing for the Junior B. And this Junior B grade has what's known as a modified checking. It's not full contact. The idea is that you are allowed to pressure a player from the side, so it's called east-west. You're not allowed to directly run into someone unless it's an accidental collision in the purpose of from the purpose of contesting the puck. So you're not allowed to line someone up like you would see in the NHL with a big hit, but you are allowed to press someone from the side and try and push them off the puck and take the puck away from them in that regard. It's called modifying checking, and this particular grade is for mixed junior players between 11 and 13 years of age, as well as skill-appropriate 14-year players. So we've got some 14-year-olds in this one, and it is mixed, so it's not just the boys and girls are playing this one. And players who have played in national level are ineligible for this Junior B competition. The Junior B has what's called line matching, so the coaches are allowed to line up different players to try and make sure that the game is as even as possible. So we're not trying to have a line of the big kids against a line of the little kids or anything else along those lines. So the idea is that it is a moderately competitive division, although we'll see some pretty fierce competition today. If the Junior C Grand Final that we just saw 45 minutes or so ago is anything to go by, the heat will be on and both teams will bring it. They have what's known as hybrid icing in this particular grade as well. So if you play the puck from in your own defensive zone and it crosses the goal line at the other end without anyone touching it, you are not allowed to, the play will be brought back to your own end, so you can't just clear the puck out the other way and assume that it will be okay. The puck will be brought back and you're not allowed to get a change. So you will find that sometimes when that happens, players will be stuck on the ice. Maybe they were looking for a change and they can't get it. So just dumping the puck down the other end is not an ideal situation for these teams. We have normal offside, we have normal penalties. It is a modified checking. You are allowed also to pin your opponent to the board if they're in the process of contesting the puck. So it is modified contact. The idea that we ease the kids into full contact hockey without them killing each other as under 14s. That would be not a good outcome at all. It is a rough game at times, but we're making it as safe as we can, especially for developing players who don't necessarily have the skills or the strength to absorb a decent hit. We will have a national anthem in just a moment. We're just waiting for the Snipers to align themselves up, and then we will have the anthem, and then the game will be underway. So it is the Snipers and the Bruins. Snipers captain Michi Kochergan, and the Bruins led by Seth Vijarin. I'm trying to get that one right. Wijawadin, I think is how that one's pronounced. And those two captains and brothers are the two goaltenders for these teams too. We've got Etienne Royer and Gulmi Royer as the two goalers for the Snipers and the Bruins respectively. So a bit of family rivalry there as well. But they're at opposite ends of the rink, so they're not going to meet in the middle. But we will have the anthem in just a second as we get the game underway very shortly. Ross Fisher, the rink owner, is just having a quick chat, and now we will have the national anthem. Just cut that one short of the second verse. And we'll have the game underway very shortly. The teams will just have a last little chat before we get them going. And then we'll be underway. 3 17-minute periods. No stop time until we get to the last 2 minutes if there is less than a 2-goal or less differential. So if the games are close, there is a stop time at the finish. If it goes to all tied up at the end of regulation, we will have a 3-on-3, 5 minutes sudden death overtime. And if it's still tied up at the end of that, we will go to a penalty shootout. Teams are allowed 1 timeout through the game as well. We will be underway very shortly indeed. Bruins lining themselves and getting ready. The Snipers still having a little bit of a chat. Looks like they're being helped out by Steve Bellick on the bench. Normally Michael McMahon, their coach, but I believe he is unavailable today. And so Steve Bellick, very capable indeed, stepping in to run the Snipers. Steve Bellick, a member of the Mustangs team in the AIHL, which won the Goodall Cup last year. So very accomplished player. He's been around here for a long time and directs a lot of the coaching programs here too. So Steve Bellick, the Snipers in excellent hands. We will be underway very shortly indeed. And the puck is dropped and the game underway. Poppy Kelly going back to fish the puck out for the Bruins. Fires it up and clears the zone out of the defensive zone for the Bruins. Back to the Snipers firing it in, and Gardner tries to find a connection, but it's stolen. And Quinn, nice little backhand move across the front, tries to find Kelly, tries to find someone else, and it goes over the top of Royer, and not a scoring chance there for the Bruins. That's the first chance they get, and we have a whistle. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty on... That's Tom Fialco, who will be sitting too. Not quite sure exactly what that one's for. Maybe a hook. We'll find out very shortly. And so the Bruins will have to kill a penalty. They will be down to 4 players for 2 minutes or less. If the Snipers score a goal in this situation, then the penalty is wiped. And they're back to 5-on-5 hockey. But they will be starting off, the Snipers, with a 1-player advantage. And the Snipers immediately clear the puck all the way down the other end. You are on a penalty in this situation. It is okay to dump the puck down the other end. Playing the puck out now for the Snipers. There's Dmitry Kacherin, their captain. Tries to find some space in the middle, passes it across, but there's a wall of Bruins in the middle. And they're just going to clear the puck out of the zone. Just carrying the puck up now. It's Mike Abdullan. Takes a shot, bounces off the pads of Royer. And now the Snipers back down the other way. And he just manages to stay onside there, Delsin. And now with a chance to get a shot away, the Snipers lob one in gently, but Royer makes the change. My job easy today with the goaltenders, both of them with the same surname. So goaltender is Royer, regardless of which end it is. Puck in at the corner as the Bruins try and break it out around the back. They are on the penalty kill. They want to clear the puck out of the zone if they can, get it past that blue line. If they can clear the puck out, all the Snipers have to leave the zone before any of them can come back in. And they can force them all offside and buy some time with this penalty kill. 45 seconds to go on this first power play for the Snipers. And the puck is frozen in the corner. And looks like we have matching penalties. This time another Bruin sent to the box. So for a very brief period of time, for probably around about 10 seconds in the end, the Snipers will have a 5-on-3 advantage. I'll tell you what that penalty was for in just a moment once it pops up on our system. Not the start that the Bruins would have won. Falco was done for interference, and we'll find out what the other penalty was for in just a moment. Looks like it's Poppy Kelly sitting in the box. So 5-on-3 at the moment. And we're now back to 5-on-4. So the Snipers not able to take advantage of that 5-on-3. It was only for about 10 seconds or so. They've cleared the puck out the other end. And they can continue to do that. All they really want to do at this point is drive the puck down to the far end and relieve the pressure as they still have about a minute and a half to go when they're killing the second penalty on Kelly. Kelly done 2 minutes for a roughing, so something inappropriate. And the Snipers now playing it up through the middle, and Peters not able to create much in the way of an opportunity. Good defence here so far by the Bruins. They're doing a good job of occupying space on this penalty kill. You can see them mostly staying back and being a bit more conservative than you would normally expect a team to be, but they've got to kill a penalty. Just over a minute now to go in this second penalty. So they have been on the penalty kill now for 3.5 minutes. Quite a long time to be short. Snipers now trying to take advantage of it. Carrying that puck a lot in defence, but Snipers now with a chance. Pushed out of the way. Sin making the opportunity. Peters tries to play the puck down and gets a little bit of space. Crosses into the zone, but without the puck, and the Bruins clear the puck down the other end. And they create a scoring opportunity on the penalty kill. Maybe. Unable to clear the puck out there was Rosa. But now it gets to the Snipers, but pushed out wide. Not much of a scoring chance there at all for Dalcin, who is pushed wide. Is that Dalcin? No, I'm sorry, I'll start getting the names right. And we just have 5 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Referee with the hand up for onside, and this is going to be the last rush of the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Kelly back on the ice. Shot comes in from a distance there, but safely seen to the side. Royer made that one look easy. They never are for goaltenders, but when they move and track the puck well, it makes their lives a lot easier. And then what looks to us like an easy save is actually quite a lot of work for them. Good shot across the front there, not quite able to get a handle on it, the Snipers. A good creative opportunity, pass the puck across the front of what's called the slot. If you're not familiar with the geography of the rink, the space in front of the goal net is called the slot, and it's a place where you want to have an attacking player unmarked and where the defenders want to make sure there isn't one. Bruins now with a chance for a shot, but it is pushed wide by Royer. Nice piece of capitalising on a little bit of a Snipers defensive lapse. Was Casey, I think it might have been. Bruins now with another chance to break it out. Snipers trying to keep the puck deep in the zone and just pile pressure on. They do get a shot on the net, but it's safely pushed aside by Royer. Another chance to shoot in from the point. The Snipers wind it up. But a good stick check by the Bruins defence. That was Dalcin just getting a stick in the way. No, not Dalcin. It's a little bit hard to see that number with the jersey in. But away now, the Snipers and the Bruins. But a nice diving piece of desperation there in defence by the Snipers. Michael Peters. Playing the puck around the back of the net. Snipers looking for a chance to clear the puck out of the zone. They do find the pass up to Bagley, who's on a break, but ridden out of the way. Nice piece of defensive work. Abdullan took the puck and is now on the rush in the other direction with speed. Gets around one, dekes through two, but loses the puck just at the finish, but still contesting it deep in the corner. Now surrounded by a wall of two Snipers. But the Bruins do have a loose player in the slot. That's a bit dangerous for them, and that's Asher McKenzie floating around looking dangerous, but not able to get the puck across. They do drive the puck up to the point. Bruins keeping the puck in deep, but here come the Snipers on the breakout. They've got a bit of time and space. And to clear the puck out, gets the puck up to Gregory. But again, ridden into the corner. Gregory cuts across the front, takes a shot. And it is swallowed up by Royer. And with 9 minutes and a half to go, we are all tied up at 0 goals apiece. Shots on the net so far. 5 shots to the Bruins, 3 shots to the Snipers. The Bruins have had to kill 2 penalties for a little point of time there. They were down to 5-on-3, but it was only for about 10 seconds. And they did a good job on the penalty kill as the Snipers, you can see their D pitching right in close. That's Uzi Zoo, who's pushing it a long way. The Bruins trying to clear the puck through the top of the zone. Jacques Kai is doing a pretty good job at playing the puck out now with a fair bit of speed. Uzi Zoo ducking around everyone, but just tried to take that one step too many. Got dispossessed as they drive the puck into the corner there, the Snipers. Trying to look for an opportunity to create some space in the slot. And now the Bruins try to clear the puck out of the zone, but those risky cross-ice passes in defence there. But now the Bruins break it out. And that's Kai winding up, taking a shot, but it bounces off the side of the net. And here come the Snipers on the counter-attack. Up across the puck comes to Rosa. Lost on the half boards at the moment. You can see just for the Snipers circling around, looking a little bit dangerous there is Claudia Camiste. Looks like she's looking for a stretch pass, but looks to get a change. One of the unique things about hockey is the time that players spend on the ice. Typically are on the ice for no more than 45 to 60 seconds, which keeps the intensity very high. It's one of the reasons why this is such a fast game. Players not on the ice for very long at all. The Bruins now looking to break it out from behind their own net. They do manage to clear the puck and are racing down to try and put pressure on the defenders. He's Ethan Quinn, but he's not going to get there in time, and so that will be an icing. The puck will be brought back down to the other end. The Bruins not allowed to get a change here. They have to stay on the ice. They've cleared the puck from their own end, their own half of the rink, and it crosses the goal line at the other end. It's an icing. No one touched it. So back they go, and they have to defend. The Snipers, if they want to, can get a change. The Bruins are not allowed to because they've iced the puck. It does have a bit of an effect, certainly in the third period when everyone's getting tired. Attempted breakthrough there by Quinn, but was picked off nicely by the Snipers with a poke check. That's where you put your stick in front of the puck and just take it off someone. It's called a poke check. And playing it in deep and around Tom Faker. He's around the back of the net. But, the puck comes across the front fairly ineffectively in the end. And with a big hoof there of the puck, the Snipers try to clear the zone, but it ends up in the Snipers bench. Fortunately, no one hit by that. Steve Pellick doing a pretty good job of getting the way as head referee Shana Godfrey goes and grabs a new puck, but we got the other one back, so that's all right. And the face-off will take place just outside the defensive zone for the Snipers. The Bruins with a good opportunity. You can see how their defensive players are creeping up really close. They want to be careful. If they do that too much, they will get someone behind them. But they get away with it that time. They're circling around, trying to find an opportunity. Finds on the stretch, looking for Poppy Kelly. Kelly runs into a wall of Snipers and is dispossessed. And now going the other way, the Snipers, and it is Dimitri Kocheri. He circles around, but again running into a wall. A lot of puck carrying, not an awful lot of passing going on at the moment. Younger players do tend to try and do everything as they develop. They soon work out that if they do that in a full contact league, it doesn't end up so well. So they're trying to clear the puck away from the boards. This is a bit of a scrum forms. It's not quite rugby union, but we're getting there. Snipers now drive the puck in deep, and Mike Abdullan looking for a chance to clear it around the back and does so. The Snipers on the move down the ice. It's a 2-on-2. Larker lines up. Nice pass across the front. Trying to connect with Quinn. Not quite able to do it because there was a Sniper in the way. Good defence by the Snipers. They do have a loose player in the slot. Poppy Kelly just floating around looking dangerous. No one really doing much about it, but the goaltender says you're not standing here. Just gives you a bit of a shove. Snipers will need to be attentive to that play. You are allowed to push a player out of that position. Lift their stick up. The old saying is if you get in the slot, you want a party there, expect a rowdy reception. The puck now comes out for the Bruins. They all have to leave the zone. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We are still tied up at no goals apiece as the Snipers rim it around the back, trying to clear their zone, create a little bit of space. Trying to clear the puck out. Now, Kachurgan gets the puck across. Looks to get a change after that rush. Bruins deep in their own zone, trying to skate up now. They've got a position where they've got numbers. They've got 2 on, but a nice back check by the Snipers coming back. Shot taken from a distance, rims off the top. We're a little bit lucky there with that one, but the second time round, good positional save. Keeps the puck out of the zone, and here come the Snipers. 2-on-1, it's their turn, but a beautiful piece of play there by Mike Abdullan. Kept the puck in for the Bruins and just broke up that rush by the Snipers. Snipers now looking to play the puck out. Still stuck around in their defensive zone. Good forechecking pressure by the Bruins. As the Snipers trying to get the puck out of the zone. Peter's looking to clear it, but is robbed of the puck. And now just a little bit fancy there by Tsutsi Zoo. But they do finally clear the puck out of the zone, the Snipers. Now they have a chance, but on his own was Snipers 55, who I don't have on my list here. They try and take a shot across now. The Bruins with a shot in from a distance. Puck bobbles out the front of the net. We're making the save. And this time wisely, but just rubbed out there. You can see there's that side-on contact. It's that modified checking. So that was... I don't have a 55 on this team list. I apologise for the Snipers. So I can't tell you who that one was. But they're trying to play it around from the back of the net. Snipers clear the puck out. They do find... So I'm trying to make sure I get this young man's name. Not showing up on the list. I don't actually have a Snipers number 55, so I do apologise. We now have a 3-on-2 for the Bruins, running the puck around the back of the net. Nice piece of forward checking pressure by the Bruins, but the Snipers looking to clear it out. Nice chip up the boards. Might be DeSantis. I think DeSantis is one of the players who might have just played in the previous grade, just the way our numbering system isn't quite catching up with him. But notwithstanding, 2 minutes and 5 seconds to play, almost at the end of the first period, and we're still all tied up at no goals apiece. A couple of good scoring opportunities, but no one able to finish it off well. We've seen good defensive structures, and on the whole, not too many good chances. 1 or 2 loose bobblers, but no one able to take advantage of that loose puck. That's an odd thing about hockey. You create luck by being in the right place, and sometimes the luck converts into goals. We're really trying to create scoring opportunities. And the puck cleared up now, clearing the zone for the Snipers. That runs into all the Bruins. Shot comes from a distance. The goaltender lost sight of it, and the Bruins Snipers take advantage of that little bit of confusion in the Bruins line, and they have the first goal now. You can just see the puck goaltender there, Roy, and they lost sight of where the puck was. It popped out the other side, and there was a Sniper sitting there waiting for it. There's that puck luck. You get a bounce, and sometimes that's just what happens. Pops out the right way, and the goalie's lost sight of what's going on. And in you go. It's one of those. They look easy, but they're only easy because you're in the right place at the right time. 52 seconds now to play in the first. The Snipers with a 1-goal lead over the Bruins at the closing of the first period. Of course, it's not over yet, the first, but it's not a bad place to be for the Snipers. Just taking advantage of that, just that little bit of confusion. But here come the Bruins with a chance to get it back again. Nice little toe drag attempt there by Quinn, but he's robbed. Kelly just running into her own player. Just finding a little bit of congestion. And with 20 seconds to go, Snipers playing the puck in deep, but here come the Bruins on the last rush of the period. 16 seconds, a crossover the line, drag around one, but driven into the corner. Tried to get the shot across the front, but Snipers back in numbers. They just need to clear the puck out of the zone. They've got 5 seconds to go. A shot in by Abdullan, but it's not going anywhere, and that concludes the first period with the Snipers with a 1-goal lead at goal to Gregory, assisted by Chen. 2 penalties in the first to Thomas Falca and Poppy Kelly. 1 point there, the Snipers had a 5-on-3 power play. But, not able to take advantage of it then, but they did take advantage of a little bit of confusion in the Bruins defence there in the last couple of minutes of that first period. And that was Gregory just tapping home a loose puck with William Royer not seeing where the puck was, just looking one direction, and the puck had popped out the other way. And the Snipers were there to pounce and take advantage of that loose puck. Shots on the net in the first 9 shots to the Bruins, 5 shots to the Snipers. We have 1-minute breaks between these periods, and then the 2 teams will swap ends. Another unique thing about ice hockey is we play periods of 3 periods instead of 2s and 4s, which would seem to be the more logical thing. The reason for it is because there's actually an advantage on being the home team, which is that your wingers can make easier changes because the bench is closer to your defensive end. Whereas it does give the home side a small advantage of having the bench closest to their goal for 2 out of the 3 periods. So it does make a little bit of sense. Bruins now looking to play with the puck in their defensive zone and clear it out. Nice pressure on the Snipers by Kelly, who plays the puck in deep, looking for an opportunity. The Bruins clearing it across. The Snipers clearing it across out of their zone, but not able to clear it. D-to-D pass. So just ducking around behind the net, looking to create some space and time. There's the Snipers' defence there, and Zoo doing a lot of puck carrying. Finally manages to clear the puck out of the zone. They want to be careful if they do a lot of puck carrying in defence. They may end up paying for it. It's easy to get dispossessed, and then you're giving away high quality puck possession. Now we have a 3-on-2 for the Bruins. Kelly passes it across, but the defence for the Snipers back in numbers. And Bruins now just playing with the puck around the top of the zone, trying to get a shot across. Gets the puck across to Abdullah, who takes a shot, but it bounces off the backboard. Looking now for another opportunity. Bruins down deep in numbers, but mostly circling around, and the puck bounces off Royer. The Snipers looking pretty keen to clear the puck out. They've been stuck down in their defensive zone for some time. Lobbing high shot from the point. The goalie makes that one a pretty routine save. Snipers have been on the ice in a defensive press for a long time. They'll be pretty keen to clear the puck out of the zone, but they want to be careful not to ice it, because if they do, they won't be able to get the change. By now, they'd be pretty keen for it. There'd be some tired legs. They've been on the ice for a long time. Bruins staying out for a long time too, but if they do ice it, the Snipers will not be allowed to change, so they'll know that. Puck down deep in their corner. Trying to clear it out now. Puck comes back to Abdullah. He'll be fancy with that puck. Doesn't clear the zone, keeps the puck in there. It's a bit of a lapse there. A couple of opportunities to clear the puck out of the zone. And as a result, the Bruins now with some good zone time, they get a shot and they convert the shot into a goal. Kelly with a nice pass to an unmarked slot, and bang, in it goes. I've got to say that was just a little bit too fancy there in defence with the Snipers. They had a number of opportunities to clear the puck out of the zone. They didn't take. And as a result, the Bruins capitalise on that. And we are tied up at 1 goal apiece with 14 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the second. We have a game. Charlie Godfrey, the referee, just making sure that the centres are behaving themselves. Drops the puck down. We're underway in the second. Snipers Gregory takes a shot. Well, until the puck just bobble over the top of his stick. Bit lucky there to keep it out, but sticks in the right place. Luck makes itself happen. Snipers now trying to get that goal back in a hurry. Dalcin looking for a tip in, but it wasn't on. Racing back now, Rosa, for the Snipers, being pressed tightly. It manages to clear the puck. Rosa with a bit of time and space. 3-on-2. The Snipers had a beautiful poke check by the Bruins captain. And another shot goes through, but this time Royer sees it safely to the side. Bruins trying to clear the zone themselves. Winding up for a clap bomb was the Snipers. Dalcin, but not able to capitalise on it. Didn't quite get enough of a handle on it. About a slap shot, it's easy to see it coming. It's usually pretty slow. Once you get it going, it's good. Bruins now clear the puck out of the zone. All the Snipers have to leave. Also gives them an opportunity for a change. Here come the Snipers on the rush. Driven out into the corner is Dimitri Kutner, the captain of the Snipers. Dalcin turns, tries to fire it away, doesn't quite get a handle on it. And the Bruins will break it out. They'll try to break it out. Nice forechecking pressure by the Snipers. But the puck just dribbles clear of the zone. And as a result, all the Snipers have to leave the blue line. Casey with a good job there of just tucking the puck out of the net and forcing the Snipers to have to go back and clean up the mess. And now they will break it out. Richie Couture, and the captain, tries to clear it through, but he's robbed of the puck. And the Bruins Kai is just caught there. Nice forechecking pressure by Audrey Dalcin. Audrey came up through the the beer league program here at IceHQ. Driving in deep. Bruins forwards, and we've got Shark Kai floating around in the slot. Snipers attentive to that. And now a good opportunity for the Snipers to break through. Good play Abdullah, and got there first. And just took away the opportunity. Cuts around looking for a chance to play the puck up the half boards now. Abdullah makes the move. It's the puck up deep. Snipers. Peters there, just trying to clear the puck out of the zone. Again, not quite able to get the puck out. This was where the Snipers got themselves in trouble not that long ago as well. To make sure they clear the puck out of their defensive zone. They don't want to be mucking around with it. In your zone, your priority is always to clear the puck up and then be creative. Nice piece of puck protection. Abdullah finds some space. Got room in front. Toe drag, takes the shot, but nice piece of defensive play by the Snipers. They've got a stick in the body in the way. Firing the shot in deep for the Snipers was Lake. Puck deep in the corner. Snipers looking again to clear it out. We are all tied up at 1 goal apiece with just over 10 minutes to go in the second. And here comes Zoo again. A lot of puck handling, no shooting. He's trying to do that a lot. A lot of junior players, quite often when they're highly skilled, tend not to look so much for passing options. I can tell you it gets knocked out of them pretty quickly when they go up through the grades. Now we make the pass and we break the puck out of the zone. So good play that time. So he makes the pass across. And the Snipers clear the zone. The Bruins all forced out. Trying to come back in again. Loose player in the slot. Puck bubbles across the front. But Royer was there to save the day for the Snipers. The brotherly rivalry at the moment pretty tight. One at either end. One for the Snipers and one for the Bruins. Bruins get the puck back up the zone. And Abdullah once more ducking and diving, but runs out of room. Just lobs the puck in deep. Abdullah, but Royer was there. It bounced off the pads. 9 minutes to play in the second. A little bit of a sneaky backhand. Does make it through with a few rebounds and a bit of puck luck. And in it goes. And the Bruins have a 2-1 lead with about 8 minutes to go in the second. Bruins out shooting at the moment. The Snipers 15-9, which gives an indication, a little bit of the flow of the game. The Bruins with probably most of the play. And certainly at the moment, most of the goals. That was be able to tell you who scored that one in just a moment. It was a bit a fair few bodies milling around in front of the net, but the referees will have seen it, and that will pop up on our system very shortly. Snipers want to get that one back. They started with the lead. Nice little pass across the front to Grace Gardner, but not quite able to get a handle on it. And this time, swinging around, taking the shot was Gregory. And there. Made no mistake. Gregory with a good forecheck, just keeping pressure on the breakout by the Bruins. Bruins still with some good attack. And that was Poppy Kelly who managed to get that last goal there for the Bruins. Just had to be in the right place at the right time. And this time the Bruins are away with Jacques Kai. Robbed of the puck by the ferocious back check of the Snipers. Gregory now trying to battle for a shot. Controlled, just gets a little bit of a sneaky backhand, which is almost enough for a rebound set up for Grace Gardner. He just couldn't quite get onto it. Great opportunity there for the Snipers to even it up. Just couldn't quite make it happen. A little bit of confusion in their defensive zone, just at the top of it. It's, Sharon couldn't quite clear it out of the zone, and we're going to get a tripping foul here. No, we're not. Yes, we are. So when a player causes another player to lose their footing by the use of their stick, whether it's accidental or not, doesn't matter. The referee has no discretion, and it is an automatic 2-minute penalty And coming over to sit 2 minutes in the naughty box will be the Snipers captain, Dimitri Kuchergin, will sit 2. The Bruins now with a player advantage for 2 minutes or less with 6 minutes to go. Can they square it up? Or sorry, I can't tell a lie. Can they take it out to an extra goal lead and start to make the Snipers suffer? Across to the nice shot in from the point there by the Bruins. They're looking to get the shot puck up to the blue line and fire it in low and hard and try and pick up rebounds. It's a good tactic at this point. Firing a shot in from a distance there was Abdullan, who made a nice move across the front of the net. But, up to the task that occasion, Royer, who made the save. About 1 minute and 30 seconds to go on this power play for the Bruins. You can see their D creeping right in. This is a bit of a chance for a sneaky breakout by the Snipers if they can do it. For them to move up quickly on the play. That indeed was exactly what Yutzizu was trying to do. Didn't get the luck they wanted, but it's a good move. A little bit of a fake slap shot there by the Bruins defence, and the Snipers clear the puck out. The Bruins have to go back and clean up the mess. And you'll watch the Bruins set up a number of different defensive strategies. They may choose to set up a box, which is where you basically put 4 players in the area in front of the net and occupy that space. 40 seconds to go on this power play for the Bruins. They get shot in from a distance. Kelly loitering around that front looking for that tip in again, not quite able to get the puck. The Bruins now ridden down into the corner. Kelly now with the puck in Gretzky's office, turns around and tries to find a chance, makes some good space, still has the puck as we have 20 seconds to go on the power play. Can the Snipers control it? So rims the puck hard around the boards, but up to the task, the Bruins defence to keep it in. And puck might have just bobbled out. Yeah, Shana Godfrey, referee, suggesting that the puck had come out of the zone. So the Bruins caught themselves offside. On the drop of the puck, Kuchergin will be jumping onto the ice. This is where the Bruins need to be mindful of it, because you can sometimes, the player jumping straight back on the ice can sneak in behind the defenders. And you can see Abdullan for the Bruins just had a quick look and was just watching Kuchergin and making sure that as soon as he pops on the ice, he's going to have him covered. Otherwise, you can find them sneaking behind, because on the drop of the puck, Sharon, we're back out on the ice. And we're back to 5-on-5. The Snipers successfully killing the penalty. Seth Jonah there, trying to find a passing lane. A few ducks and weaves. Kelly there in the slot, and I think Poppy Kelly may have just tagged her second goal. Looks like she did. A nice piece of play, just putting the puck in, and you can see Kelly doing a great job of just being unmarked in the slot. There was no one on her. The Snipers just letting her go. She's got a cloak of invisibility. And that's her second goal, just from being in the right place. The Snipers will need to tidy that up and make sure that if there's a player sitting in front of the goalie, don't rely on the goalie to take care of them. That's not their problem. That's the defending player's responsibility to get in their face and lift the stick up off the ice and say, you're not scoring a goal, not on my watch. Kelly so far with 2 from exactly that. You need some pretty good puck handling skills to be able to make that happen, but you've also got you need to be given the time. And that's what she had, as looks like we have another one to the Bruins on the wraparound. We'll see this on the replay. And the goal horn a little slow to respond, but get a wraparound goal there, which is always a tricky thing for a goalie to defend against. Snipers defence just getting run a little bit ragged at the moment. Just got to occupy that space and just be a little bit more physical in front of the goal mouth. You've got to really assert that position. Watching them to try and get one back quickly. There's blasting up the side. Zoo takes a shot, and Zoo gets one back very quickly for the Snipers. That's exactly the reply they needed. So that will take it out to bring it back to a 2-goal lead for the Bruins. Snipers 2 and the Bruins 4 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second period. So it's still a close contest. The Snipers did what they needed to do there. Zoo found some space. And with a 2-goal gap with just the 2 minutes to go in the second. Can the Snipers get one more and give us a really close contest in the third? Only time will tell that one. The race is on for that bronze medal. Snipers trying to clear the puck out of the zone. Bodies all over the place at the moment as the Bruins trying to clear the puck out of the zone. If you like to carry the puck in that area, it is dangerous when you do it. Breaking up Abdullah now, tries to get a shot away, but it goes wide. Zoo clears the puck up the ice. Not able to clear the puck out of the zone. Kept in nicely by, I think that was Lily Lake. Looking for the puck on the half boards. Plays it safely up the boards, just clearing the puck out. And again, the Bruins just clearing the puck down the other end. That will go for icing. The referee has their hand up for icing, and they will blow the whistle. And so the puck will be brought all the way back down to the Bruins end. Now, when you have a defensive zone face-off like this for the Bruins, you might think this is a bad place to be. But in actual fact, it's a tremendous opportunity for the defending team to get a fast break and try and get a goal quickly. You'll often see that the attacking team's defensive players will move right in close, and that does leave them vulnerable to if one of the Bruins manages to get the puck on a quick rush. They are behind everyone and they're away. It's a great chance to get breakaway goals. You could see Abdullah there was very much aware of that puck bobbling across the front of the net, though. Opportunity lost for the Bruins in that case. But it is always a great chance. You'd be surprised how many goals are scored from defensive zone face-offs in very, very short order at all. In fact, that's exactly what the Snipers are going to need to do. But the Bruins at the moment with the 2-goal lead. Abdullah playing the puck around behind the net. Finds a bit of space. 20 seconds to go. This might just be the last rush of the period. Tries to go around everyone. Abdullah runs into Zoo, but gets a beautiful pass across. Managed to find Zakai. Okay, couldn't finish it. Almost got a handle on the puck. And we have just the 3 seconds to go in the period. And so that will wind it up. We do have a penalty on Asha McKenzie, I think, but it's not going to matter for this. It will end up being a penalty at the start of the next period. So the Bruins will be starting the third on the penalty kill. The Snipers will have a 5-player versus 4 advantage for the first 2 minutes or less if they score a goal. And they're going to want to get that one back pretty quickly. The Snipers, the Bruins blew out to a 4-goals-to-1 lead, but the Snipers got one back through Zoo not long into that lead after Abdullah scored a beauty. Poppy Kelly with 2 in that period, both great opportunistic goals in the slot. The Snipers leaving her with way too much time and space, and as a result she's going to take advantage of that. She's got beautiful hands and will finish off those shots very nicely. Quinn with a 1. So Poppy Kelly so far with 3 points in this game. Having a pretty good one. And Asha McKenzie for the Bruins will be sitting 2 for boarding at the start of the third, which will be underway very shortly indeed. So the Snipers with an opportunity to try and get the goal back if they can. 2 goals is a deceptive lead. It's one where often in a team with a 2-goal lead gets a little bit complacent. I think, oh, we've got a 2-goal lead. We don't have to do too much. We're going to win this one. But 2-goal leads is not enough of a lead to be a big buffer, and pretty quickly it can be taken away from you. You start a bit on your heels. You're not quite with the intensity that you need. And the Snipers will know that. They've moved a few players around in their lineup. For Cheng now, who circling around with a bit of forecheck intensity. The Snipers at some point too may elect later on in this period, if they're still down, to pull their goalie and go for an extra player. Breaking out through the defensive zone now, Kirkjaran. They do have the advantage and fires across the front, finishes it off, and that is the goal that the Snipers needed. It's now a 1-goal lead. And you can see beautiful play here, nice piece of puck protection, and then Kirkjaran made no mistake and stuck the puck right in the twine, and that wipes the penalty. And so McKenzie comes back on the ice and straight across the other side for a change. The Bruins now with just a 1-goal lead with 16 minutes to go. Snipers with the goal they needed from that power play. And they even it up again and see what happens. The puck driven in deep. Chen going in deep on the forecheck. He's turned around by the Bruins, but good forechecking pressure by the Snipers, forcing the Bruins to not be able to clear the zone as quickly as they'd like. And in this case, it's going to go down for an icing. So the Bruins, they tried to clear the puck from behind their own red line, crossed the line at the other end. So all the way back. And as we know now, the defensive zone face-off does represent a fantastic counter-attacking opportunity. You'll see where the Snipers set up their defence. They're going to have to throw caution a little bit to the wind and be more aggressive with how they set up with that 1-goal deficit. They want to get it back, so they're going to be more aggressive in attack, take more risks. When you take more risks, sometimes you get goals scored against you. It's the way it goes in this. And you can see Zhu very tight as a D, come right up on the top of that face-off circle, and so too the other Snipers' defence. So if the Bruins do get behind them there, they're in trouble. But on this particular occasion, see there in the last line of defence, did get back and solve the problem. Sin wisely plays the puck in. Bruins circling around in their own zone. They do like to play with the zone puck in their own defensive zone a lot. Not clearing the puck out as well as they would probably benefit from. Snipers now steal the puck. Peters looking for an opportunity. Puts the puck into the slot, but no one there for the Snipers. So Bruins still not clearing the puck out of the zone. They've got the puck now deep in the corner. Puck comes across the front. Circling around with the puck behind the zone. A good forecheck by the Snipers. It's what they need to be doing. On the Bruins take shot, winds, bounce off the blocker of Royer. And the puck whips around the half boards as the Bruins try and clear it out. Now they've got a chance. Kelly fires a pass up, finds a connection. But it is stolen by Zhu. He runs around the back of the net, runs into a Bruin. Straight back onto his feet. The Bruins now looking to extend their lead. Oh, Bob's just over the back of the net there. A little bit of fortune there for Royer, who got enough body in the way to deflect the puck out of the way. Ujirani now on the point looking for the puck, but not played across to him. Not able to keep it in was Casey. Tightly pressed now by the Snipers, who have a bit of intensity about them. They know with just 13 minutes to go, they want to get that goal quickly and square things up and put more pressure on the Bruins. This is the bronze medal game. The winner of this one gets a piece of tin to take home. The other team gets to watch it happen. At least they get a medal for their efforts. Kept in nicely there, Gregory, for the Snipers. Just chipping the puck in. And now the Bruins looking to break it out again. As Faker manages to get the puck up ice far enough that the Bruins clear it out, but only as far as the Snipers D, and Sue, who's just circling around, being tightly forechecked. Sheen clears it out. They do clear the zone. The Snipers back with the puck in their own zone, just getting tangled up in themselves a little bit. They do like to do a lot with the puck, but you can see there, so you're just running into a wall of gold jerseys. So that was Chen. And now the Bruins being tightly forechecked. Carry the puck back into their own zone there. They're trying to be quite creative on the breakout, but forgetting that the puck moves faster than the player a lot of the time. But now they have a chance. No one home for the Snipers. They've bad timing on a change. And the Bruins make them pay. Abdullan took advantage of a badly timed change. The Snipers, their D made a quick peel off. And unfortunately for them, just as that happened, the Bruins regained possession in the neutral zone. And now we're out to a 2-goal lead again. 5 goals to the Bruins, 3 goals to the Snipers with 11 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third. It is by no means over. We will be keeping an eye on the Snipers goaltender at some point. They will probably pull the goalie and go 6-on-5. Usually with a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes to go, depending on how brave the coach feels. We do have Steve Bellick running them at the moment, and we know he's a very experienced and very aggressive coach in terms of the sort of tactics that he'll use with his players when they're short. Here come the Bruins on the rush again. A nice back check by Snipers, taking the puck off, but not able to clear the puck out of the zone, the Snipers. And Doolan takes the shot, bounces it off Royer. Nice loose bobbling puck. And the Snipers clear the puck out of the zone. There's bodies back there, and that makes a difference. And they clear the puck out of the zone. Bruins in Doolan does it again. Commits the goalie, freezes Royer, and then just sneaks around the outside and takes the Bruins out to a 3-goal lead. So a nice play there, Mike Abdullan, making it in. Royer not have much in the way of a chance there. Did commit him, had to go down on the knees and try and stop the first shot. And then a quick sweep over to the side, and the Bruins now with a 3-goal lead with 10 minutes to go in the third. Chen tries to do something about it and bring it back up again. But, Snipers there in numbers. Chen caught behind the net. Fair bit of intensity now. Has really picked it up. Chen dances around through everyone. A couple of dekes and twists and turns. Going to get a shot away. No, not yet. Still with the puck, looping around everyone. Now around the back of the net once more. But he's eventually stolen the puck, but gets it back again. Chen still with the puck, bounces across the front, went through the slot, but no one could take advantage of it. And the Bruins wisely there with Turner just put the puck down the other end. Not enough on it across the blue line, so good play. Here comes Zhu. It just blows a tyre over the line, straight back on his feet. You can see they're just caught offside there, the Bruins, but so the Snipers, but not. Must have got back on side before the referee saw it. Dalsin now for the Snipers. Passes across ice. Looking for some help from the Snipers. Dalsin gets a stick on it. Runs into Chen. And now Poppy Kelly, bit of puck protection, reaches around the front. But runs out of room. Looking for her 3rd goal and 4th point of the night. So now fires the puck up the boards, finds a connection. Got Chen on the burst, who's going to drive down, but it's an icing. But Chen wins the race. You can actually wipe off an icing gear there. Chen, nice pass across, it's a chip through. But the save is made by William Royer. And it's time starting to run down for the Snipers. They're going to need to get one back pretty quickly. They can do it. They've certainly got the speed. We've seen it. 3 goals, 8 minutes. It can be done. We've seen it done before. Will they throw caution to the wind and throw everyone forwards? When they do that, of course, they open it up to the Bruins counter-attack, and we have seen that the Bruins have done that counter-attack very nicely indeed. Abdullan having a great night. Oh, sorry, a great morning. It feels like a night. This March Sunday morning here at IceHQ. Under 8 minutes now to go. 3 goals the difference. The Bruins up. The Snipers need at least one in a hell of a hurry to square this one up. Face off there. Gregory won it back. And fired deep into the corner there with an interesting shot by Kuchergin. Now here come the Bruins in Paula. He runs out of room. Fired in hard, but not quite getting much on a handle on it. Was Abdullan. And the Snipers looking to play it out, but just a little bit tentative on the shot. Winding up for a slap clearance and not actually getting the shot away was a Kuchergin. The Snipers will want to get this puck out and up the ice fast, but it also in their benefit to try and draw the Bruins D in tight and get behind them if they can. And takes a shot, but flings it wide, up high. Those shots in low and bouncing off the goalie's pads. That's where your goals have been so far. That's where they're likely to get them again. And now the Snipers with a chance to break it out, but nice pressure by the Bruins defence. They can see the threat coming, and they're closing it down well. With 6.5 minutes to go. Pass across finds Kelly. Kelly chips past Kuchergin. It's gone deep into the corner, but a little bit too far away. Not able to clear the puck, though, this time, the Snipers, and they're stuck down in their defensive zone again. You can see the Bruins with a player just sitting in the slot, totally unmarked. They've got to do something about that, the Snipers. Otherwise, they're just going to keep scoring in that place. And that's exactly what happens again, and I think that's just a little bit of defensive inattention there by the Snipers. If you let players float around in the slot like that, you're going to get scored against, and that's exactly what's just happened. So that one went to, I'll be able to tell you in just a moment, didn't quite catch the number on it. And we have gone out to a 7-3. 4 goals the lead now with 5.5 minutes to go to the Bruins. Abdullan with 3 for the Bruins, Kelly with 2. We'll be able to tell you in just a second who got that one. Abdullan has had a fantastic evening. In fact, he was Abdullan again, so that's Abdullan's 4th. So having a very good night indeed. Sorry, a good morning indeed. It feels like an evening. Who plays hockey in the mornings? This is crazy. The juniors, that's who. Kai now with a breakaway, but checked there. Nice stick check by Zoo. Manages to deprive him. Another loose player in the slot, but this time the Snipers intercept the pass across there. And they clear the puck out of the zone. Chen now with the puck. Tries to make something happen. Goes around behind the net. He's going to run into pressure. Manages to beat 2. They're going coast to coast again. Tries to freeze the puck. A little bit of a toe drag. Finds a connection, but not able to finish it off. And the puck ridden safely around the back by Royer. Chen trying to get a handle on it, but the puck moved up the ice by the Bruins, and all they need to do is clear the puck out of the zone, and they do. The puck goes away. Snipers getting back there quickly, but not effectively, as the Bruins now with a 3 in deep. Snipers looking pretty tired, puck bouncing off the back of the net. Bruins with another chance. Snipers will just clear the puck out, as they will try to. Nicely kept in there, Bruins, but finally the Snipers clear the zone. A little bit of pressure relief for them. Abdullah now circling around the side, being pressed by Zoo. Zoo with a good job of just containing the dangerous Abdullah, but Abdullah slaps around and fires a clapper, but it is deflected in the end, harmlessly out of the zone. Pass across by the Bruins across the front of the zone, trying to make the connection with Kai, but not able to finish it off there. Sorry, that was Shields. Shields unmarked in the slot, just waiting for the opportunity. He's got Zoo there with him. Zoo clears the puck up the ice, finally gets it out. As far as Lily Lake, who's looking for an opportunity to play back up the ice. Shields looking for a chance as Abdullah weaves some more magic and finds the twine once more. So Abdullah having an absolute beauty of a morning. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 this period. 5 goals in total for Abdullah. And that's going to be it for the Snipers. I don't think they can get it back from here. They've just lost a bit of their intensity. Chen taking the face off. Can they get one back for Pride? With 2.5 minutes to play and a 5-goal lead. It's a big ask, but they're competitive. They're not going to want to give up. They're going to try and get another one. Chen nearly caught offside, but the referee might have just missed that. Here come the Bruins again. Just blowing a tyre though. Where's Foka? And now Gregory with a chance to get one back on the board. Takes the shot, but it is saved by William Royer, who will wind the clock down. So we won't be getting stop time now. The gap is too great. You get stop time in the last couple of minutes if the gap is 2 goals or less. But with a 5-goal differential, the clock will just continue to tick. Snipers electing not to pull the goalie. A little bit more correction on positioning there by Godfrey. We're very fortunate to have Shana refereeing today. One of the premier hockey players in Australia. Shot fired high by Kacherin. Just about aiming at a few people's heads. Has another chance. Fires it in again. Just wide. Looking for that connection with Chen. Not finding it. And the puck bobbles out now. Bruins manage to steal. And they get one more shot away. They do. But Royan makes a good save. And as a result, with a minute to go, the Bruins 8 to the Snipers 5. Not necessarily how that's going to end. But it's pretty safe to say that the Bruins will be adding a medal to the cabinet. It'll be a bronze one for them today. They'll be finishing 3rd in the competition. The Bruins just caught with one extra player on the ice. Godfrey just blowing a whistle because she can count to 6. We'll stir her about that later as another shot comes in, but Roy makes the save. Sticks all over the ice. But Snipers, can they get one more back? They're going to try pretty hard to, but they've dumped it out. That'll go for icing. And it's wiped off. The referee's saying no ice. No, they are saying ice. Godfrey cleared it. And we are going to see the last 10 seconds of the game. We'll see a penalty on the Bruins, but it's not going to make any difference because the puck will not be dropped before the play resumes, so before the clock ends. We're just 2 seconds now to play. It is going to go to the Bruins. And so Bobby Kelly with in the end, an ineffective penalty on her. She did get 2 goals and a couple of extra points throughout that game and a couple of penalties. So Kelly with 2. But, a good win there for the Bruins. The Snipers just ran out of the legs in the third. They just started a few too many, letting players loose in the slot that the Bruins were there to take advantage of. An absolutely cracker of a game by Mikhail Abdulin with 5 goals, including 4 in a row in that third period where he basically had almost the run of the ice. Some great play in defence by Yutzi Zhu. And also Gregory with a nice goal early on to start it off. But it wasn't enough. Kajurgan got a nice one on the power play early on in the third, which gave the Snipers a bit of a sniff. But then the Bruins extinguished the flame and ended up winning the game 8 goals to 3. We'll have presentations now. So Ross Fisher will be handing out or announcing all of the trophies and so forth. So you'll get all of that. And we'll be back with you for the Junior B Gold game. And that will be taking place at 10:15 in the morning. So it does feel like the night. So that'll be at 10:15. And at 10:15 that will be between the Inferno and the Dogs. So I'll cut across to Ross now. And then we'll be back with you for the gold medal game at 10:15 a.m.